Hey, my name is Gaille. I'm a Looker Studio expert, and today I want to continue to talk about Facebook ads data in Looker Studio dashboards. In the previous video, we talked about direct connector from Facebook ads to Looker Studio, and we observed Supermetrics connector. Today, I would like to continue this topic and observe Supermetrics connector to Google Sheets. I will try to do quick, but I'm not sure that it's possible to do it really quick. So let's start. We can go to extensions. If you don't have, if you want to run it the first time, you should go here, add-ons, get add-ons. You will see a pop-up window where you can select connectors that you want. I am interested in Facebook ads. I just can type here in the marketplace search box that Facebook ads, and here I can see a list of providers that can connect your Facebook data to Google Sheets. As you can see, it is a list of different connector services. Today we try Supermetrics. If you have some suggestion, which connector do you want to observe next, you can type it in the comment. But today, Supermetrics. We click here. If you don't install it yet, you will have button here, install. Just install, and that is it. Then you go to extensions, and you will have the Supermetrics tab here, and you can click launch sidebar. What do we have here else? Actually, we can refresh all. We can refresh all queries, refresh active sheets, manage queries. It means we will go to a specific tab in your Google Sheets with queries set up. Then you can schedule refresh and emailing, duplicate this file for another account. So it's super comfortable thing. And we have even template gallery, so if you want, you can use it. But what we are doing now, we wanted to check Facebook ads connector and how to pull your Facebook ads data to Google Sheets. Okay, in the beginning we have empty sidebar. In click to create new query. Here we have list of connectors. It's a lot. It's a huge list. But we need only Facebook ads right now. Wow. You can see a lot of Facebook connectors, actually. Facebook ads, inside billing data, political ads, public data. Usually I use only these two. So I can pull Facebook ads data or Facebook Insights. Facebook Insights, it means Facebook page data. For now, we use Facebook ads. When I click here, I will go to authorization tab. What does it mean? I want to provide access to Supermetrics, connect to my Facebook ads account. So I already log into my Facebook ads, to my Facebook account, so it should be fine. I just see this window, just continue as Gaille. If you have several accounts, yeah, you can change it. Yeah, I don't want to. So I connected. That is it. When I did it first time, I got my 14 days free trial. And during these 14 days, I can do some experiments and I can understand, do I want to use Supermetrics in my practice or not? Okay. So first, what do we have here? We have data source. We already selected Facebook ads and connected to my Facebook ads account. We can check it. Now we see Facebook ads, and here, like light gray, we can see my account, my ID of my account. If we click here, we can add new user or do logout. Then we can select account. My account, it will be my own data. It's almost that I don't have it, but anyway, it's my test account. So select account. What is really comfortable, if you have several Facebook ads accounts, you can select all of them. It's super nice. Then you select data range. For example, I want to show, for example, some custom data range. I want to start my data in, I don't know, July 2022 and want to finish it today. So I wanted to show you that you can select exact dates, or you can select today, yesterday. Actually, I don't remember which options do you have, but usually I use today or yesterday. I prefer to use yesterday because today is not finished. Yesterday. Today is not finished yet, so the data will not be full, and yeah, it could be a bit mess if you don't have the full data for the day, because one query, like if you have several queries like Google Analytics, Facebook ads, they could have like, could be some unclear data. So I recommend you to use yesterday. But you have other options as well. So you have yesterday, last week, last month, and so on, like different typical default data ranges. I selected the custom one. Then we can compare to. I don't use this feature, but yeah, you're welcome to use it. It's nice. Then you can select metrics that you want to query. Here is actually everything is super simple and obvious. If you work with Looker Studio, you will be familiar with this interface as well. So you have you have titles, and this titles helps actually because you have performance data and you have like fields that about performance, like related to performance. Then you have cost data, and here you have some cost fields, clicks, and so on. So it's super comfortable. Metrics, metrics means numbers, so something that we can count. Could be cost, could be reach. Here, if you're familiar with Facebook ads interface, web interface, you can see that you have a result field. If we try to type result here, we don't have result. So to know conversions, you go to Facebook ads web interface, check which real result do you have, so it could be clicks or conversions or contact us or something, and select here this field. I don't think that you have standard event, so it's a bit messy stuff, but how to understand how does it work, you like open your Facebook web interface, check campaign, what is your campaign result, and select this field here. I don't know, what can I will have 0 anyway. I can have website conversions, for example. Fine. Actually, on Facebook leads, if I have on Facebook leads, it could be on Facebook leads or on Facebook purchases or conversion value, so on. I don't have this data, so I just show you that it's possible to select. Then we split dimensions. So how do we want to break down our data? I can select month, for example, year, month, or week, Sunday or start Monday, for example, weeks. And I can select here a lot of stuff like campaign name, ad group, some titles, and so on. For now, I just want to use year, months, and weeks. I want to see weeks breakdown. And I can select a number of rows. I don't need much here, but I can change it. Then I can sort rows somehow. For example, I want to sort rows by year, months. Ascending, yes. Secondary sort, amount spent, for example. Descending. So I can add some sort. Then I split 2 columns. In this case, I will have... okay, let's do this one. Split rows, I will choose year, months, and split 2 columns, I will choose weeks. Let's see what we have here. Here we can set up number of columns and count header in multiple rows. Okay. And then we can add some filters. And like, for example, I want to filter specific campaigns. I want to filter like by cost or something. And here in options, don't forget to use these fields because it could be interesting, and this can change like a lot of stuff actually for Facebook Ads Connector. First of all, we can replace blank metric value with zeros. If you are planning to pull this data to Looker Studio, you can use this to replace blank to zeros. Then we can remove header row. I use it quite often. For example, if I pull data from like 3 years, for example, I do the first query for like 2021, 2022, and then I remove this query and add a new query without no header row and just pull data for current year. Because if you have a lot of rows, this process could take some time, and it is faster if you pull old data, historical data once, and just add new data to your table, and not reload the full table, all historical data every day. Then you have this format result for Google Data Studio. So we can use this one, remove this, and use this. Show all-time value. Actually, I don't use it. Combine new result with old. In this case, for example, new data will add to your table. So your table will not be rewrote every day, but you just will add new rows. Then keep previous results on refresh error. This is super nice and cool feature that Supermetrics added recently, and this is like a life changer and lifesaver actually, because before that, when you had some errors in Supermetrics, you had this error message, and your charts in Looker Studio, they became broken, and you have this error message in all your charts, and your clients can call you, said, what, where is my data, what is going on? And Supermetrics just had an error. In this case, when we have this checkbox, if Supermetrics has an error, the data will be on a place, and your Looker Studio dashboard will be in a place, just you will not get the fresh data. So data will be from yesterday or from the last success updates. Then disable unified attribution settings. Wow. So this is interesting actually stuff for exactly for Facebook ads. Because in Facebook ads you could have different attribution models, and sometimes when you pull data, you can see, for example, conversion in Facebook ads account, but in Google Sheets you will not see these conversions. Why? Because, for example, you have two campaigns with different attribution models. And if you pull data daily basis, you will see 0, but in fact you had conversions. So we can, highlight value with colors. Yeah, I don't need it. And this is conversion window, and this is a pain. Sometimes I just have to select each row and try when I can see data, and this data match to Facebook ads. But I do it when I don't have access to Facebook ads client account. When I have, it's easier just to open your Facebook ads web interface and check which attribution window do you have there and select it here. Again, when you have two campaigns with two different attribution models, you will have 0 in Google Sheets. If you just pull data day by day. Then report time of action start, So just it. I think that is it. We are ready to get data to table. We can click this button, and I select A1 cell and click to run this query. Then we have this, how to say it? Okay, so we can see the percentage of our query. I selected half-year data range, so it already takes some time. And I selected split by columns. It's again takes some time to do it, to run this query. If you have simple query and you don't need to split it by columns, it will be much faster. Okay, yeah, I should check. I should select it a less period of time. But anyway, I already several times mentioned this attribution window stuff. How to avoid it? I recommend you to add campaign columns dimension to your table, and yeah, it can help you. Okay, when we run Supermetrics, we can go to this. We can click here, and here we have Supermetrics query tab. And this is a settings tab. So here we have some default information by Supermetrics. We can launch this sidebar. We can refresh all query, go to template gallery, and duplicate. Actually, we have almost the same button that we have here, more or less. Yeah, you see, it takes time. And even I almost don't have ads in my account. But for example, when you work with a big Facebook ads account, sometimes you have some errors because you pull data, it takes so much time, and you have some query errors. And for Facebook ads API, it's super often case. I think, yeah, maybe last month it became more stable, but kind of when Facebook changed their API, Supermetrics needs some time to update their API as well. So yeah, Facebook Ads Connector, it's a pain actually. So Google, it's much easier. Like Bing, it's super easy, and I don't have any trouble with Bing Ads Connectors or with Google Analytics. Usually they're super nice, but yeah, Facebook, it's a pain. Yeah, but a lot of companies work with Facebook ads, so we have to work with this anyway. Oh my god, it's only 70%. Oh my god. Okay, just waiting. What can I tell you more about this? What do we have here? We can stop our query. We can hide it. We can, what is this? We can chat with Supermetrics team if you have some questions. Their support team is quite good actually. If you have some question, usually they answer during 24 hours. They answer. Yeah, they really help, and they're really like. Finally, when we completed our query, we have this query in our sidebar, and we can see this query in our Supermetrics query sheet. And in our sheet, we have this data. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's a mess. I don't like my table. You see, it's like week number, cost, so it's a mess. So let's change it. For that, I click to edit, then I go to dimensions, then I want to remove this, and move it here to split by rows, and apply changes. Hope it will be faster. Yeah, good. So what we have when table is simple, it goes really fast. What usually I do, I mark bold our title, then if I have a lot of rows, I add some, I freeze the first row, and here we are. So we have data from our Facebook ads account. It's already super comfortable, and we can already connect this table to Looker Studio. What we can do else, we pull data once, but I know that data will be updated every day. So what I want to do, I want to go to Schedule tab. Here click to add trigger, and can refresh. Okay, I have free trial, so I can refresh hourly, daily, weekly, blah blah. As I know, on the basic plan, you can refresh your queries weekly basis. On the core plan, you can refresh it daily. And here you can select when you refresh, which days, what time, and just save. And every time, like every Monday at 2 a.m., your query will be updated and you will get free fresh data from Facebook ads. That it is what I want to say. I can close it. I can go to my Supermetrics query tab, and here I have some settings. I have sheet name, range address, created, updated. I have last status, it's created successfully. Then when I update it, it will be green or red. Red means error. Then I have some settings, and actually I don't even need to launch this sidebar every time if I want to change something. For example, if I change something is here, I can just change, it's just the data, I can change it, and my query will be updated as well. So I have here account, so I can change account here. I can change metrics and dimensions here without without open sidebar. Just I need to know how fields called in Supermetrics, how Supermetrics called these fields. So I think that is it. So sometimes I will really like to update, especially if I have like 10-15 queries in one Google Sheets and I want to update something, I prefer to work here instead of launch sidebar every time. So that is it about Facebook Ads Connector, and this data is ready for Looker Studio. I just can connect this data to Looker Studio, add this data source, and I will have this Facebook Ads data in my Looker Studio account. Whew. Hope you like it. It will be nice to hear questions about these connectors, because I worked with them daily basis during several years already. So I think I know a lot of stuff about that. I just don't know what to say actually, because for me it became already super obvious. If you have questions, please ask. If not, I will try to find some interesting examples of that. And yeah, see you soon. Hope you like it.